The hijab is one aspect of Islam. We see it as an empowerment. We want to be valued for our mind, for our opinion, for our intelligence. But ultimately, this is how we choose to dress. My name is Aisha. I'm 32 years old and I come from Glasgow. I have been Muslim for 14 years and I've been wearing the face veil for 7. There were 2 things that stood out to me that Boris Johnson said. The first one was that it's ridiculous to choose to walk around with a post box, and schools and universities should be able to ask women to remove their face veils if they turn up looking like bank robbers. My first reaction was that I wasn't really surprised. He could have said that he doesn't understand why women or Muslim women dress the way they do. He could have said, I think schools and universities have the right to ask women to lower their veils, without mentioning post box and bank robbers. I feel that this was said for his own personal gain. Personally, I'm not offended by what he said, because in order to be offended, I have to value his opinion, and I don't. But the problem with what he said is that because of his position, he does have influence. It's not about having an opinion against the hijab or niqab. It's about stating it in a way that is disrespectful. I have no problem explaining why I wear hijab, but I won't entertain any talks if the conversation is met with disrespect. Hijab and niqab does not prevent me from doing what I love to do. I'm a teacher, I'm a mum of 4, I'm also a master's degree student, and I'm also a YouTuber. What he doesn't realise, or maybe he does, is that comments like this impact communities. It encourages divisions, it encourages fears of the unknown. This separates communities, it doesn't bring them together. This is a problem. What we do need to do is give people the rights they have over us, and that's the right to respect, the right to freedom of practicing their religion or their freedom not to practice their religion, and the right to feel safe. I understand that this is not the norm for most people in the UK, but because you don't understand it doesn't mean that you have the right to say this shouldn't be allowed. The hijab is one aspect of Islam. It is merely a piece of cloth. It does not prevent me communicating. It's an act of worship and self-expression. It's an act of modesty. We see it as an empowerment. We want to be valued for our mind, for our opinion, for our intelligence. But ultimately, this is how we choose to dress. No one should be in control of how we choose to dress but ourselves. Women wearing niqab are some of the strongest women I know. On a daily basis, they face snide comments and sometimes even face physical abuse. I personally have been physically assaulted outside. I have been called names for wearing the headscarf. I have been called names for wearing the face veil. I deal with stares, not looking, but stares on a daily basis. I am always very aware of my surroundings, because it is now the norm to not feel completely safe. If we don't stand together against bigotry, then communities will never progress. We have to understand that we will never be the same, and that is absolutely fine. Being different should be absolutely normal. If we all treat each other in this manner, and comments like Boris Johnson's will mean nothing. Hijab does not prevent me from communicating. Hijab doesn't prevent me connecting with my community. Hijab doesn't prevent me from giving you respect for being different. Hijab doesn't prevent me from giving you the respect that you deserve.